This is the best tote bag that I have in my wardrobe, and that is a tall order because I am a big fan of a tote. Well, hello there and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Ciara and I share videos on shopping for the best basics on the high street, how to build a capsule wardrobe and lots of other good stuff. So if that sounds good to you, then do hit subscribe because I would love to have you back for more videos. So in today's video, we are doing a review and overview of 3 of my favorite mid-range handbags from the brand Fleuron. If you've seen any of my other mid-range luxury handbag videos, it's definitely a bit of a niche I have here on YouTube. If you're interested, I will link some of my playlists below. But I am such a big fan of a great mid-range brand. They offer so much in terms of value, craftsmanship, and just incredible designs when you compare them to the big luxury names that are out there at the moment and how their price increases just keep coming. And I just feel like there is so much incredible value and craftsmanship to be found out there from brands like Fleuron. So today I'm going to talk about 3 of my favorite styles from this brand in particular, and we're kind of covering all bases here. So you're going to have something that you can use for every day, something for workwear. We also have an amazing tote in there as well. And you can rest assured I've been putting these bags through their paces for the last few months. A little bit of background on Fleuron as a brand. As the name suggests, they're a luxury Parisian brand and all of their bags are handmade in Italy. This Parisian brand offers premium leather goods that are designed to last. All of their materials are made from a full grain calfskin leather, so the highest quality, and they're also sustainably made and sourced as well. So they are a very ethical choice for a brand, and how they make their products and the whole kind of ethos behind their brand is very sustainable, which is fantastic. Their full grain calfskin leather is sourced from Italian and Spanish tanneries, which is such a big tick. The first one I'm going to show you is the Swan handbag. So incredibly chic. I adore this bag as very much an elevated everyday bag. The Swan is a really handy, I would say, like middle-sized bag. She is definitely not too small, but she's not a tote size either. And what I find super handy about this is how much you can fit in this, but also how comfortable it is to carry. So you can have a water bottle, you could have an umbrella, you could pop a makeup bag in here, you can have notebooks, a tablet. This is an excellent choice for a workwear bag if you want something that's very elegant. As a brand in general, Fleuron is all about that quiet luxury that has really swept the handbag market. So many of us are opting for less flashy logos and more of an understated chicness, and I feel like that is what this brand is all about. You can see it has these beautiful stylistic details here on the side with the folded over leather, and the interior is so spacious. I actually have the strap tucked inside the bag, so I'm going to give you a look at the strap. You can see it's very sturdy, and again, for a bag this size, if you're filling it with lots of things, you want a nice high quality comfortable strap. If you're commuting, you can easily use the crossbody strap, but you can also just wear it as a top handle bag or just rest it on the crook of your arm if you want to not have the strap. See here on the front you have the beautiful Fleuron logo here. It's really subtle, which I adore. It's just that timeless, very Parisian style. The inside of the bag here, you can see it has this beautiful smooth lining. It's super high quality, and then you also have a zip compartment in here as well, which is so convenient. I picked up this bag in the mole color, beautiful kind of grayish taupe color, and it's so easy to style with everything in my wardrobe. But one thing to note about Fleuron as a brand is their color selection is second to none. Incredible how many different colors you can choose their bags in, but this for me has to be one of the standout colors. It's that perfect, easy to style neutral that you can wear into the winter months, but it's also going to style really well in the warmer months as well. It's a very seasonless color, and I think that that's what makes a true neutral. So when you're investing in a gorgeous quality handbag, I think going for neutral colors is such a safe bet. You can see here I've styled the Swan in kind of a more workwear inspired outfit. It's a little bit more dressy. We've got a lovely blazer, a nice kind of day dress in like a knit material. We also have a very classic knit dress, and I think it's one of those outfits that works perfectly with this bag. But you can also see how you can dress this bag down a little bit as well, and also how it would work super well in your workwear wardrobe with all of your suits and blazers and tailored pieces. I think this is the perfect addition. So the next bag we're going to talk about is the Hortensia, and this is the perfect everyday crossbody. And if you do not have a classic crossbody style in your handbag wardrobe, you are missing out, because they are the most practical and comfortable bag bag to wear. A really, really chic option in this classic style. A little floral emblem, which is so synonymous with the brand, obviously very inspired by florals. Lift up this bottom part here and then the bag opens. And again, this is your classic crossbody style. You actually have a nice bit of room in here, as well as having multiple additional pockets. You've got another flat pocket here, another one here, which is a little bit slimmer, and then you have another two at the back. So you have so much space here to organize everything that you might need. Something I always look for in my crossbodies is a back pouch as well, because I always end up putting my phone in here when I'm out and about, if I'm shopping, if I'm in the city and I want to grab my phone really quickly. I just have it in this back pocket, which means I don't need to open the entire bag. Extremely practical. Something I think all crossbodies should have is an adjustable strap. You can do a shorter crossbody, which I often think is a little bit dressier. I always feel like the shorter the crossbody, the kind of closer it is to being tucked under your arm. It just makes it a little bit more dressy. This little gold fastener here that you can easily change, so you can lengthen and shorten the length of the strap. And again, this is perfect for people of different heights. Now, I tend to wear this as a true crossbody, so I tend to have it on the slightly longer length. It's perfect for days when I'm going out shopping or in the city or running errands, and I just want to be hands-free and comfortable, but I obviously still want to look chic as well. It's your classic crossbody size, but it does still fit your phone, keys, wallet, a little bit of makeup. This is in the olive green shade, and you can also get a close-up here of the beautiful grained calfskin leather. That bit of texture on the leather means that it's going to be scratch resistant. You don't need to be as precious with it. They are made to be used and loved and enjoyed. When you get a bag that has a good quality leather that's designed to be durable and really, really last you, which for me is key. And this is the olive green color, which I absolutely love. It's a great neutral, and I would also argue that olive green works for spring, summer as well as autumn, winter. It's very much in that good neutral that I love. There are so many other colors on the website that you could go for. You've got your classic black, always a safe choice. Also love the browns and the tans. They're super easy to style as well. My go-to uniform is jeans, a t-shirt and a blazer. It keeps me comfortable, it keeps me looking smart no matter what I have on that day, and I will often grab a crossbody as I'm running out the door, and this one has been my go-to. So comfortable, so practical, fits everything that I need, but also just looks really chic with any outfit I throw it on with. Finally, we are going to look at this gorgeous tote. This is called the Oak, and this is the best tote bag that I have in my wardrobe, and that is a tall order because I am a big fan of a tote. Currently is full of stuff because this was my travel tote. I recently went on a big trip to the States, and we went to Nashville, and I also went to Kentucky to go to the Kentucky Derby, and I needed a sturdy hold all tote, but I also wanted something that was structured and chic and just worked with all of my outfits. The idea behind the Oak tote was to create something that was super functional, that fits everything that you could possibly need for workwear. This would easily fit any size of a laptop. You're going to fit tablets, notebooks, lunch bags. You're going to fit makeup bags in here. Kind of feel like the brand read my mind when they designed this tote, because there are so many stylistic details to it that I've always wanted in a tote, and I'm going to show you the first one. This little hook detail is at the very top of the bag. You can easily just clip it closed, and I know so many of us with tote bags often want it to be open and able to be filled, but also have some sort of kind of security or closure at the top, but I don't want to zip. So this is the perfect way of doing it, and I used this feature so much on my trip recently. I had my tote resting on top of my luggage, and then I would clip this closed so the tote wasn't like hanging open. It just made so much sense. And then there's another feature to this that I love, and it is these two ties here at the top, and you can see here it changes the shape of the bag, and it just makes it a little bit more of a trapeze kind of triangular style, and I just think it's so chic. So in terms of what fits in the Oak, honestly everything but the kitchen sink. She is the perfect gigantic size. There are different sizes available on the website, but for me, when it comes to totes, I'm a bit of a go big or go home gal, and this was such a practical bag to take away with me. Despite its large practical size, it is still incredibly chic, and it has all of the same kind of stylistic details that the rest of the Fleuron bags have. You have the really subtle logo here. You have that beautiful grained leather, super high quality. I think this leather is made in their Tuscan leather workshop. It is the highest quality, and again, I was not gentle with this when I was traveling with it, as you can imagine, and it still looks absolutely perfect. This is my my travel tote of choice for sure. Any upcoming trips that I have, I will be bringing this with me to the airport. I do think this would be an amazing workwear option as well. You can see how I'm wearing it in the video. It definitely really works with smarter, more kind of dressed up outfits. But as always with a tote, you kind of can use them every day as well. Like any time in your life when you need the practicality and comfort of a tote bag, I feel like this one is going to work. I have gone for the shade chocolate, and this is the most delicious color. As you can see, it's like a deep warm brown. Absolutely delicious. I love this color so much. And again, like with all the other styles, there are multiple colors that you can choose from on the website, but I do have to say I think this darker chocolate color is great for a tote. I find with totes I tend to gravitate to more darker colors just because I feel like I don't want there to be any marks on them. But again, if you're getting something that is this super high quality leather grain, then you're going to be fine on that front. So there you have it, guys. That was an overview of 3 of my favorite handbag styles from the brand Fleuron. As you guys know, I love highlighting these incredible brands that do such amazing craftsmanship and value in comparison to these super expensive luxury brands. One of the things I love most about this channel is getting the opportunity to highlight these smaller emerging brands. Fleuron is a super sustainable brand. Their ethos is gorgeous and they just create really beautiful high quality pieces. Do let me know by giving me a thumbs up if you enjoy seeing these videos about smaller mid-range brands. I have a few other ones on my list that I would love to share with you guys, so if you'd like to see more, please let me know in the comments. And if there is a brand you would like me to cover, feel free to leave that in the comments below as well. And if you have not already, then be sure to subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every single week and I would love to have you back for more. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you on my next one. Bye!